Well, madam, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. Fine and doing well.
Yes, sir. Waiting for the session to start now.
Yeah, let's see another 3-5 minutes.
Yes.
Prachi is there? No, Prachi had not
No,
just
right
joined.
now she's not there. No.
So Prachi is going to
Only
introduce or
Prachi.
somebody else? Okay.
Shall I call her?
No, let's see another 3 minutes. She will be there.
Okay.
Good morning, Manish sir.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am. अच्छा ये स्पीकर बंद कर लो.
Any IT person is there? Sir, request you, one problem is coming, as your laptop is using echo voice, right? So अभी जैसे राजेश सर ने कुछ ये दिस इसमें क्या है, अभी जैसे मेरी भी आवाज आपको थोड़ी देर बाद वापस रिपीट हो रही है. हाँ नहीं, वो होगा, अभी फिर से होगा, क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम हम लोगों के साथ वो चीज हो चुकी है, फेस कर चुके हैं. अभी जैसे राजेश सर का कॉल आपने म्यूट कर दिया, बट आपके उससे फिर भी वॉइस आएगा. वो शायद एक बार जैनम सर वो एक्सप्लेन करो ना, थोड़ा सा इंटरनल जाके वो.
आई थिंक यू आर यूजिंग ओबीएस सॉफ्टवेयर फॉर ब्रॉडकास्टिंग.
हाँ, तो बस स्पीकर वो जैसे मैं कर ले तो
अच्छा, स्ट्रीम यार्ड से चला
अटेंडेंस पे पहले बात करनी है तो मतलब
हाँ, उसमें आई थिंक नहीं आएगा.
बात कर रहा हूँ मैं.
हाँ सर कर लिया है सर. Sorry? अच्छा, students are there now? Okay. Then I'm starting. Yes, okay. A very good morning to all of you. So welcome to the Day Induction Program 2020. Today you will be having a session on CDC, that is Career Development Cell. I think it is the most awaited day for you all because when you come to the institute for admissions, your first question is always, "Ma'am, यहाँ का placement कैसा है?" So here you will have all the answers to your questions. For that, I'll be calling Professor Atul Bharat sir, Group Director CDC. But before that, let's have a short introduction about him. Professor Atul Bharat is a techno management graduate having more than 27 years of experience in corporate and 2 decades as talent acquisition specialist, skill development, and campus placements earlier to this domain. He is instrumental in developing talent and getting them the way from campus to corporate with exceptionally outstanding records, being pioneer in cool campuses in the region, and have privilege to bring corporate like Microsoft, Google, HSBC, Rio, Tinto, and many more Indian top companies, including multinationals, to get placed students to global companies. Since 2001, nearly from last 2 decades, he is actively contributing to the education ecosystem of the country as talent architect, currently working as Group Director CDC since last 8 years. He is certified entrepreneurship educator under Stanford Technology Venture Program for IIM Bangalore and certified entrepreneurship course developer from ISB Hyderabad. Founder of A Plus Staffing, Indian Entrepreneur Network, ABS Overseas, R3 Software, LLP, entrepreneurology.com, and on board with several startups and mentored many startups for starting business as early stage, growth stage, and scaling them to next level. He is recognized for Teachers Excellence Award in 2013 by Honorable Governor of MP. He has been nominated for NSRCEL IIM Bangalore Doctoral Workshop, that is Doctoral Retreat on Entrepreneurship as Making from University of Virginia by Professor Saraswati in 2014. He has been nominated by US government as change makers along with 19 world leaders around the globe to be an IVLP from India in 2014. He has been awarded by Wadhwani Foundation as best ecosystem builder in country. He has been awarded as best faculty for youth leadership in country by Young Indians CII, that is Confederation of Indian Industry. He has been nominated and invited by Cambridge Assessment to Roundtable Conference at Cambridge in 2018. He has been invited and nominated for P2P Challenging Extremism at Morocco, North Africa, and became alumni of National Defense University, Washington, US in 2018. He has nominated as project director by Colorado State University and US Consulate for Secondary Cities Project Indore, which is one of the first smart city project in India by US government in 2017. Nominated for Asia Technical Workshop on Geospatial Mapping in Kathmandu by American Association of Geographers in 2019. He has been invited at SOTM Asia State of Map Asia conference at Dhaka, Bangladesh in 2019. Nominated as Global Jury and Mentor for Vadhwani Foundation for Startups and Ideas in 2019. He has also been invited to be the mentor to MVTTV India, that is More Viral Than the Virus, a global COVID youth movement by medical students in London, UK, and from 27 different countries, represented by youths in over 100 different countries, featured by WHO and World Medical Associations, as well as local presses of the UK, France, Germany, Argentina, Thailand, Indonesia, Mexico, Malaysia, Singapore, and South Africa. Nominated as mentor on board for NGIS, that is Next Generation Incubation Scheme of STPI, Software Technology Parks of India, by Government of India in 2020. Nominated as jury for 3M CII Young Innovators Challenge in 2020. Also nominated as jury for Chunauti Next Gen Startup Challenge Contest for STPI Government of India 2020. Also, he is nominated as honorary committee member. Della Leaders Club is it is a global club for entrepreneurs, professional, and young leaders 2020. So now I request you, sir, to please take the session further and help students to dive in the knowledge about CDC.
Thank you, Prachi ma'am. Thank you, Mithul sir, for inviting Career Development Cell for the session for freshman MBA graduates. And thank you all the professors. Welcome, dear students, and thank you for choosing Acropolis for your career path. It's a matter of pride and pleasure, and I'm glad to have an opportunity to interact with you with my entire team. And we will give you an insight in next 2 hours about our career development cell at Acropolis and how we are niche into the area, into the region. How we develop a fresh talent to a dynamic individual professional to work into the corporate world and being a successful managers. So welcome on board managers to Career Development Cell, and we are delighted to have you on board to nurture growth into your life path as second step to your career. When we talk about Career Development Cell, तो normal हिंदी भाषा में हम इसको placement cell कहते हैं, लेकिन placement cell सिर्फ होने से कुछ नहीं होता. Placement cell को एक आयाम देने के लिए हमें उसमें बहुत सारी चीजों को ऐड करना पड़ता है, और इसी का ही रीजन है कि मैं अपने कार्य क्षेत्र में इसको कैरियर डेवलपमेंट सेल के नाम से बोलता हूँ. जब हम कैरियर डेवलपमेंट सेल की बात करते हैं तो हम इस एक्रोपोलिस एज ए इंस्टीट्यूट हम इस चीज फोकस करते हैं कि हम एक स्टूडेंट के कैरियर को कैसे डेवलप करेंगे. चाहे वो बैंकिंग के एग्जाम हो, चाहे वो यूपीएससी का एग्जाम हो, चाहे वो पब्लिक सेक्टर का एग्जाम हो, चाहे वो कोई भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम हो, या उसकी पीएचडी करना हो उसे, या उसे और हायर स्टडीज पे जाना हो, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन करना हो, उसके जो स्किल्स हैं उनको तराशने के लिए वी रिक्वायर द डिपार्टमेंट. सो कैरियर डेवलपमेंट सेल एक्रोपोलिस में आपका स्वागत है, और कैरियर डेवलपमेंट सेल के बारे में मैं आपको बहुत ब्रीफ में बताऊंगा, और उसके बाद मैं अपने हेड से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि वो अपने अपने डिपार्टमेंट्स के बारे में आपसे बात करें. तो कैरियर डेवलपमेंट सेल में सबसे पहले आता है एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप सेल. एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप सेल का मतलब ये नहीं है कि हम आपको बिजनेस करने के लिए प्रेरित करते हैं. एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप सेल का मतलब ये है कि आप एक डिफरेंट सोच के साथ काम करें. आप बिजनेस वर्ल्ड में जाएंगे, वहां पर डायनेमिक कंपटीशन होगा, चैलेंजेस होंगे, कंपटीशन को हैंडल करना है, वैल्यू एडेड होंगी, प्रोसेस होंगी. जब आप एज ए मैनेजर किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जाके ज्वाइन करेंगे, या आप एज ए ट्रेनिंग ज्वाइन करेंगे, मैनेजमेंट ट्रेनिंग ज्वाइन करेंगे, तो आप उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में क्या लेके नया जाते हैं उस पर डिपेंड करते हैं, उसी पे आपकी ग्रोथ आएगी. तो इसलिए एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप सेल एक हमारा सेल है जिसमें आपको बहुत सारे डिफरेंट प्लेटफॉर्म्स मिलेंगे, जहां पर आप राइटिंग स्किल्स, रीडिंग स्किल्स, लीडरशिप स्किल्स, टीम मैनेजमेंट स्किल्स, थिंकिंग डिफरेंट वे, थिंकिंग आउटसाइड द बॉक्स, how to add value to the process, how to be innovative, how to be creative into your processes, and so on. इस पे आपकी स्किल डेवलपमेंट और टैलेंट को निखारने की क्षमता को बढ़ाने की कोशिश की जाती है. एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल है, हम किसी बैंक में जाते हैं और हमको डिमांड ड्राफ्ट बनाना होता है तो हमको पूरा आधा दिन लगता है। तो क्या हम किसी बैंक में मैनेजर बनने के बाद में अगर हम इंजीनियरिंग और आईटी और कंप्यूटर साइंस का कोलैबोरेशन करें तो क्या हम एक ऐसी मशीन नहीं बना सकते जिसपे हम अपना थंब इंप्रेशन रखें और एपीआई से हमारा आधार कार्ड और पूरी डिटेल्स उसमें आ जाए, और उसके बाद हम डीडी किसके फेवर में बनाना है वो उसमें टाइप कर दें और पंच कर दें और हमारे अकाउंट से पैसा डिलीट हो जाए और वहां से डीडी प्रिंट होकर बाहर आ जाए। इससे मेरा पूरा दिन भर का टाइम बचता है और मुझे 2 बार 3 बार बैंक जाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती। दैट इज ऑल क्रिएटिव वैल्यू एडिंग इनटू द बिजनेसेस। तो किसी भी बिजनेस में जाओ आप, चाहे हॉस्पिटैलिटी के बिजनेस में जाओ, चाहे आप फूड बिजनेस में जाओ, चाहे आप रिटेल सेल्स में जाओ, चाहे आप फास्ट मूविंग कंज्यूमर गुड्स में जाओ, चाहे आप कंज्यूमर ड्यूरेबल्स में जाओ, इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोडक्ट्स में जाओ, आप सर्विस इंडस्ट्री में जाओ, कंसल्टिंग में जाओ, कहीं भी जाओ, आपकी वक्त, आपकी वैल्यू तभी है जब आप कुछ एक नया उस टेबल पर लेके जाओगे, और वही आपका ग्रोथ का साधन है। एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप सेल आपके इस करियर पाथ पर इस पे कंट्रीब्यूशन करता है। दूसरा जो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट डोमेन है वो है ट्रेनिंग। ट्रेनिंग की बहुत जरूरत होती है। अगर आप कोई भी बैंक का एग्जाम दे रहे हैं, बैंकिंग प्रोफेशनल ऑफिसर का दे रहे हैं, पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक्स का दे रहे हैं, प्राइवेट बैंक्स का दे रहे हैं, किसी भी एफएमसीजी कंपनीज में आप, जैसे कोलगेट है, नेस्ले है, आईटीसी है, इसमें आप कैंपस में अपीयर हो रहे हैं या किसी भी बड़ी कंपनीज में अपीयर हो रहे हैं, तो आपको एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट की जरूरत पड़ती है। एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट की ट्रेनिंग के लिए बहुत सारे बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं जो नॉन मैथमेटिकल बैकग्राउंड से होते हैं, जो नॉन इंग्लिश बैकग्राउंड से होते हैं, उनकी ट्रेनिंग के लिए, उनके स्किल डेवलपमेंट के लिए हमारे पास फुल फ्लेजेड ट्रेनिंग सेल है, जिसके बारे में आपको अभी बताया जाएगा। तीसरा जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट सेल होता है वो होता है प्लेसमेंट सेल। प्लेसमेंट सेल में हम कैंपस रिक्रूटमेंट्स के बारे में बात करते हैं, जो मेरे रेस्पेक्टिव हेड्स हैं वो उस बारे में आपको बताएंगे, और इन तीनों के समागम से हम इसको बोलते हैं कैरियर डेवलपमेंट सेल। जब हम कैरियर डेवलपमेंट सेल बोलते हैं तो इसके ये 3 हाथ हैं, जिसमें एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप सेल, ट्रेनिंग सेल और प्लेसमेंट सेल आता है। एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप सेल के अंदर बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, जिसमें आपको फैमिली बिजनेस भी मिलेगा, डिजिटल मार्केटिंग भी मिलेगा, बहुत सारी चीजें मिलेंगी। उनकी जो मैनेजर हैं वो आपसे इस बारे में डिस्कस करेंगी। ट्रेनिंग सेल में आपकी एप्टीट्यूड की ट्रेनिंग, आपकी जीडीपीआई की ट्रेनिंग, आपके ग्रुप डिस्कशन में आपको क्या करना है, आपके मॉक इंटरव्यू में क्या करना है, आपके डोमेन इंटरव्यू में क्या करना है, आपको कैसे हैंडल करना है, इसके लिए पूरी एक एक्सपर्ट टीम है जो आपको ट्रेन करेगी आने वाले 2 सालों में। हम बहुत रोबोस्टली सेकंड सेमेस्टर से काम करना शुरू कर देते हैं, क्योंकि थर्ड सेमेस्टर में आपके प्लेसमेंट्स आ जाते हैं। और चौथा है प्लेसमेंट विजिट्स, इंटर्नशिप, समर इंटर्नशिप, विंटर इंटर्नशिप, प्रोजेक्ट्स, सोशल एक्टिविटीज, सोशल एनहांसमेंट, अदर स्किल्स डेवलपमेंट, इस पे आपको फोकस करता है। तो मैं सबसे पहले इनवाइट करता हूँ हमारी मैनेजर वंदना शर्मा को, जो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप सेल के बारे में आपको अवगत कराएंगे और वो बताएंगे कि एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप सेल कैसे आपके करियर में एक अहम भूमिका निभाएगा। वंदना मैम, कैन यू प्लीज कम एंड शेयर योर प्रेजेंटेशन?
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. And welcome students to Acropolis. We all are so great to have you all with us. And thank you everyone for giving us the opportunity to talk about Entrepreneurship Cell. I request Janam sir to please share the presentation. So till that, already sir told you about the importance of Entrepreneurship Cell and why we are talking about Entrepreneurship Cell here. Because if we talk about Career Development Cell, it is an amalgamation of various verticals. And when you people are MBA students, so you are here to study business. And entrepreneurship gives you hands-on experience on that business perspective. And when you have a hands-on experience on business in terms of entrepreneurship, you will be able to talk about, experience that more in terms of when you appear in interview and you talk about business. Then this entrepreneurship development cell gives you an experience about everything. So sir, next slide please. So like you all have heard that government is talking a lot about entrepreneurship innovation today, but Acropolis is talking about entrepreneurship and innovation since last 10 years. So like you all are having a ready platform, a good team who are there to train you on this perspective, where government is working now, and we all are working since last 10 years on this. So I'll tell you what exactly Acropolis eCell is doing and how it will be helpful to you, how it will groom you, how it will help you in grooming in terms of 360-degree grooming of students with various verticals we have. Entrepreneurship Development Cell is a student-driven and faculty-guided body, which is here to create a platform to foster entrepreneurship and then seen substantial growth in creating an ecosystem for the same. It was established in 2008 with the objective of promoting entrepreneurship on campus and outside campus. Our vision is to convert student ideas to prototype. Like, for example, if you have some idea with you, so we'll help you with the help of our network and with the help of the mentors with us to take it to the product level, to take it to the prototype level. With the help of an incubation support, we already have our on campus. For this, we organize various workshops, competition, hackathons, summits, which actually gives you hands-on experience. There will be speaker who will be talking about their journey. They'll let you know what are the ups and downs in the business, what are the important things to be taken care. So entrepreneurship cell, don't think that it is teaching you how to do business, or it is just about entrepreneurship that if you have an inclination towards doing business, then only you have to go for entrepreneurship. No, it actually generate that, it build that attitude in you, which help you in thinking out of the box, which train you in standing out of the crowd. So this is all, like, it gives you a hands-on experience on all these things. Next slide, sir, please. So, sir, next slide. So ECell works under the leadership of Mr. Atul Bharat, our chairperson, along with a team of experienced professionals. So I am Vandana Sharma. I am manager entrepreneurship cell with 10 years of experience in entrepreneurship and student development. And then we have Mr. Sachin Mittal. He is head IPPC with 15 years of experience in innovation and entrepreneurship. He owns 6 patents currently for his innovation. Then we have Ms. Shruti Agarwal, Litmus faculty leader. She is passionate towards literature, having experience in journalism and writing. So next slide, please. So like I already mentioned that we work on the 360-degree development of students, and we do this through our various verticals, which cover maximum perspective of entrepreneurship. And these verticals, these are 10 verticals through which we try to groom maximum skills of students. Like we have our very first vertical, that's Srijan. So Srijan empowers students and ecosystem stakeholders toward entrepreneurial mindset. Srijan also enable creative and innovative approach with design thinking into their practice. So this basically focus on entrepreneurial development of students. Next, we have family business cell. So there might be few of the students in MBA who have their own family business. So family business cell basically orient you towards your own family business instead of opting for any other career option or choosing any other career option, doing job somewhere else or starting off your own. Why it is not possible to take your family business to next level and use your knowledge, skills which you have to enhance that family business. So this basically encourages students, orient them towards joining their own family business. Then we have our next vertical, Clicks. It is a photography club of entrepreneurship cell. It is to train students having interest in photography through competitions and workshops. So on 29th of November, we are organizing again one workshop on photography, and the facilitator will be from Mumbai. He is a model photographer and a trainer as well. So this cell basically develop or enhance your skills if you have an interest towards photography. There is a very good career in photography as well. We have many students who have joined, who have been the leader of Clicks, and now they are having their own photography venture, and they are running that very successfully. Then we have DigiCrew. It's a designing club of entrepreneurship cell, which focuses on integrating aspiring digital professionals. Recently, we have launched our first eCell comic, and every year we release our magazine of entrepreneurship that's with the name of Westwind, and it is completely designed by DigiCrew students, leaders, and team. Then next we have IPPC. It's an intellectual property protection cell. It creates awareness about IP, patents, copyright, trademark in the region. It helps people understand the importance of the intellectual property. So next slide, please. So next vertical we have UVACRO. It's a social and youth club of entrepreneurship cell. which basically focuses on sensitizing the social responsibility among students. And for this, we do various activities in the field of recently we did panel discussion on career orientation and education towards students. Next, in environment, through environment, we do we plantation drive, and in healthcare we did CPR training, and for employability, generating that employability in students, we did digital marketing shop. Not study in your academics, which is not there as a subject, but have lot of scope in terms of career options. Then we have Litmus. So Litmus is an amalgamation of literature and music. This is a club for in reading, writing, theater, poetry, etc. Under Litmus, we have various verticals, like I have already mentioned. It is like readers club we have, theater club we have, so and debate club we have. All these are to enhance literary skills of students. Next vertical we have Acrobiz. So Acrobiz is basically an incubation center of entrepreneurship cell. Here we support students to convert their ideas to prototype and make it market ready. Host institute for MSME incubation center. So we have all the facilities of incubation to support these students to take their idea to prototype stage or to product stage. Then next vertical we have IN. So it is like you have already developed the prototype. Now you need a mentoring support. So we have a startup chapter, that's Indore Entrepreneurs Network, and it is supporting students and community entrepreneurs since 2013. IN focuses on ecosystem development across region. So in IN we have around 450 plus startups with us. So these help give you internship in terms of placements also. So if you're doing internship in startup, you are getting a real experience, like a hands-on experience. Why? Because you're working with the startup. And if I talk about like you're doing internship in Tata, so you go and do internship in Tata, there no one is going to tell you a basic important things which are required in any of the venture. So in startup, you get those opportunities to learn practically. Next vertical is access, which helps students and startups build their enterprise with the help of mentors and experts. So it's a co-working space of Acropolis, and it is situated in the city center opposite of Orbit Mall. So this is like you have a support. If I talk about, so you have a support of startups, you have a support of mentors who are always there to help you take your idea to prototype if you have any business idea with us. Next slide, sir, please. So if I talk about entrepreneurship, and I have already mentioned that now government is very serious about it, and MHRD and AICT have their initiatives. So there are 4 very important initiatives they have taken is Institution Innovation Council. So Innovation Council is basically focusing on entrepreneurship development in students, and it is the initiative of MHRD and AICT. And we are AMPLA Select Institute to establish IIC on our campus. And we are among top 10 IIC with 5-star rating in Central Region. It means your college is already working on entrepreneurship and innovation. We have submitted one prototype from AFMR in National Innovation Contest also. Next, we have another initiative MHRD is at ARIA. So ARIA is the Atal ranking of institution on innovation, and it is the initiative of MHRD and Government of India to rank all higher education institutes in India on the basis of innovation and entrepreneurship development. Proud to share that Acropolis Acropolis is among top 50 institution in self-financed private institute category. Next, we have Smart India Hackathon. It is again an initiative of MHRD. So this is basically a national initiative to provide students with a platform to solve some of the practical problems. And we have participated in SIH 2019 and 2018 as well. 2020. Next, we have NISP. So it's a National Innovation Startup Policy for students and faculty. And this policy is there to help and support startups and students who have an inclination towards entrepreneurship. So next slide, please. So like you can see, so this is an ranking certificate of AFMR. Like we are among the top 10 institutes in central region. So we have received the ranking in that. So next slide, please. We have, this is very important slide for you all. So we have a team and it is being led by Dr. Manish Mittal. He's principal AFMR and he's a president of Institution Innovation Council I was talking about. And Professor Snehal Pathak is an ECEL and IIC faculty leader. So if you want to be a part of ECEL, if you want to get benefit out of ECEL, if you want to volunteer in ECEL, if you want to work on any idea, Snehal ma'am is the right person to connect. She's there in your department and she is leading IIC activities. So she will provide you all these opportunities where you can showcase your interest in entrepreneurship and you can take your idea to next stage. Next, we have Professor Anshu Thakur. So she is a faculty leader for NISP and NISP is a policy which will be soon implemented on your campuses. So next slide, please. So these are few flagship events of Entrepreneurship Cell. The first one is PitchBiz. So PitchBiz is basically a competition where we have collected an application across India and the applicants are the one who have an idea and they want to pitch their idea in front of the panel of investors. So there's a process in it, like we have received around 100 applications across the nation. They are shortlisted through a panel of jury and top 10 innovators got an opportunity to pitch their idea before a panel of investors. And next we have TEDx. So we got an opportunity to host TEDx and in TEDx we invited speakers from various disciplines to inspire community. Next, we did eLead. So eLead is basically to give the feel to students and inspire students by inviting speakers with disruptive ideas and vision. Next, we did iNext. So here we invite entrepreneurs and innovators who are the change makers and who are there with some X factor, who are bringing change to the society and are an entrepreneurs as well. Next, we did Joy of Giving. So it was a social activity. In this activity, we visited various NGOs and slum areas. Our student volunteered there. And then we did one campaign, that's Kagas Giri. Here we collected papers and we have recycled them, converted them to notebooks. And these were donated, I would say. These were donated in NGOs and in slum areas to students. Then we have established project library in city in one of the government college of Indore, government school of Indore. And this project library is basically established by the fund donated by the Acropolis students and staff members. So these are what we are doing for, like I have already mentioned you in your Vacro, we work for society also to bring some change in the society. So all these activities, doing all this, basically sensitize students and give them interest and inclination to work for the society as well. Next, we did Family Business Summit. So here we invited experts and family business entrepreneurs to encourage students with family business. Next, we did Startup Job Fair visits and internship. With the help of our IN chapter, we provide this opportunity to students to work with startups in the form of internship, to visit there, to understand the culture of corporate, and even there's a placement opportunity provided to students through these startups also. Next, we did Product Over Weekend. So it was a 1 week activity. In this, students come up with a raw idea. They work with the help of faculty leaders, with the help of domain experts, and they convert their idea to prototype stage. Then in entrepreneurial expedition, we visited Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Jaipur, and there we visited, like in Mumbai, we visited Dharavi. So Dharavi is like a place where you actually understand how people are doing business and they are working on scratch there and they are generating I would say, a very good revenue through that small place. So it is not like that. If you're talking about entrepreneurship, so you need lot of money, you need a very good infrastructure. No, only thing is required your interest and your passion. Then in mentoring Mela, the students who are having in their ideas or working on some product, here we call invite mentors from various startups and domain experts. They mentor students to take their idea to next. Adastra, the street bazaar, so it's like given a hands-on experience to students to invest and generate that investment to revenue, take that investment to revenue stage. In $1 venture, student contribute, do business in one day. In the span of one day, they have to complete that entire cycle of generating revenue through the investment they made. Then they have to pitch their idea. They have to present whatever they have done in this entire day. Next, in plantation drive, I have already mentioned that this is basically an evapro activity, and acrothon is also an evapro activity. So next slide, please. So these are few glimpses of joy of giving. I have already told that we visited various NGOs and slum areas. So next slide, please. INEX, I already mentioned that here we invite change makers from various domains who are an entrepreneur and a change maker also. So there is one story of Green Soul. So he is like converting, he's from Udaipur, and he's converting the shoe sole into a sleeper and a foot in a footwear. And he received the donation from Sachin Tendulkar and various celebrities who have shown interest in his idea. So next slide, please. So e-hunger game, these all are the activities of entrepreneurship summit, and these are like small activities, competition you are doing to understand what that entrepreneurial fire you have in you. The next slide, please. Road to Ideas, here we visited industry, and it's very important point here I want to tell. When you're visiting industry, it is very important to identify the problem. And here our students identify the problem that particular industry is facing, and they propose the solution to those industries. And the industries appreciated the proposal or the solution submitted by our students. So next slide, please. Pitch biz, I already mentioned that here ideas are pitched through startups in front of a panel of investors. And next slide, please. TEDx, Adastra, Acrothon. Sir, we can move these slides. These are the entrepreneurial visits. We visited Ahmedabad, Jaipur, next Mumbai we visited. So now, since in the time of pandemic, it is very difficult to do offline activities, but we can't stop working with students. We can't stop the students who have an inclination towards entrepreneurship. Signing workshop. We invited entrepreneurs to talk about their startup idea, to talk about their failures, challenges they face. Then we organize business model canvas to understand the business perspective of your idea. Like I'm talking about, you people are MBA students, you are studying MBA. So it is very important to understand business perspective of anything. Next, we organized panel discussion on career orientation, then understanding networking and role of LinkedIn. So I already mentioned that through these activities, competitions, this is basically 360-degree grooming of a student. So next slide, please. These are few glimpses of our online events. So next slide, please. So we offer courses on entrepreneurship. So in first year, we offer module 100, so orientation program in entrepreneurship. Then the students who have already done this program, they go to the next stage of it, that is 101, basic program in entrepreneurship. Here you understand the know-hows of business. Next, we offer an international program through ISOL, that is International School of Entrepreneurial Leadership. Then we organize entrepreneurship awareness camp, and it talks about lot many things which are important in business, like registering your business idea, intellectual property, etc. Then we offer IPR course through IEEE certification. Then we also offer foreign language program. So next slide, please. So like I already mentioned, it is very important to have a hands-on experience on business. And you people are very lucky enough that your college have 4 campus companies, and in an entire MP region, Acropolis is the only place where we have so many campus companies. And these campus companies are basically doing business on ground, and engineering students are the part of this, MBA students are part of this, AMSR students are part of this. So you understand how to do business, you understand how to manage inventory, you understand here how to prepare balance sheet, and that is the reason why you are able to achieve such great results. So Acropolis is a host institution for MSc and Acropolis receives charity awards from various institutions. Then I'm so sorry, there was some internet connection problem. Next we have Treasure Trove, so it's a litmus library. And next we have Quico Copy, it's a printing solution which is available on campus. And all these campus companies are established, rated by student. Everything here is done by students only. So understand they are getting the hands-on experience on what you are going to study in your syllabus. The next slide, please. So these are few achievement in terms of entrepreneurship of AFMR and Acropolis. So we are PM Yuva National E-Hub Government Pradhan Mantri Yuva Yojana Nodal Center. Then our chairperson, Mr. Atul Bharat, received NEN Faculty of the Decade Country Award in 2018. Acropolis is a host institution for MSME Incubation Center. Then E-National Awards, we received championship in various years. So we received E-Week Championship in 2013, 15, 16, 18. Then we received Star Championship in 2018. We received Highest Impact Award in 2016. We received Best Campus Company Award, like I have already talked about Campus Company, in 2016. We received Entrepreneurship Ecosystem Award in 2015. We received E-Week School Award in 2013 and 15. Then CII and Young Indians Award we received in Mr. Atul Bharat, our chairperson, received CII via his National Best Faculty Award for Youth and Leadership Development. Then in National Best Activity Award, we did one Blackboard activity. So we received in 2014 Best Activity Award by CII. Then we received Best Chapter Award in 2013 and 2013, 14 and 15 Student Award. National Award for Highest Members we received in 2016. One student of AFMR, Mr. Mirza Faz Ali, received People Choice Award that of 13. So he's an alumni and he's an entrepreneur currently. The next slide, please. So I'll talk about one of the student. He is your senior, Chayan Goyal, and he is doing his own innovation, and he have made one immunity booster floor. So I don't want to talk a lot about his innovation. That I really want that he'll explain you later. So understand that he is also a MBA student and he is an entrepreneur currently, and he's studying. So this is the right time to start if you want to start something, because if he fails on campus only. So he is nominated as nominated as a top 5 innovation from AFMR for MHRD and AICT National Innovation Contest 2020. He also reached to the semi-finals of 3M CII Vaika National Challenge, which was organized in 2020. So next slide, please. So Acropolis received all 3 awards of IMA Idea Pitching Contest. The first, second, and third awards are received by Acropolis for the innovation done by students. 3 teams from Acropolis are shortlisted in Chunauti NGIS National Contest. 4 teams from Acropolis reached to the semi-finals. 1 team is Chayan Goyal team also, which reached to the semi-finals of CII Vaika National Challenge. The next slide, please. So these are few startups which are of Acropolis students. So Dreamcraft, it is of Faz Ali, he's from AFMR. Next we have Protons Hub, it is of CS students, Tushar Pal. Next, we have Zeet Labs. It is again of CS students, Athark Mogi. Then we have Ziasi Technology. It's of Dikshant Mahant. He's from IT. Next, we have Novorvis. So it's an innovation, which is an air purifier. And Novorvis is among top 5 innovation across nation, which is nominated by AICT and MHRD. And they reach to South Korea also for their mentoring. So Harsh, Nikra, Gagan, these are EC students. Then one of the students of CSE started his own venture, WarmStart. You can find that on Play Store. So it's a venture which is working on edible items. So these are the entrepreneurs and now alumni of Acropolis who are running their own ventures. Next slide, please. So these are few of our associations which help our students to work on entrepreneurship, to talk about innovation, to understand innovation and entrepreneurship in a better way. So we have Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, that's EDII Ahmedabad, MSME, STPI Next, Mighty Startup, MGIS, Human Library, Indore Entrepreneurs Network, I have already explained. This is KIIT, that is Technology Business Incubator. Then we have CII, MAVA. So MAVA is basically an organization which talk about men against violence and abuse. Then we have Formulate IP, which work on intellectual property and the patent copyright. Then we have Fiki Flow chapter with us. So this is basically for women entrepreneurs to take their startup to next level. So these are our association which help our student to work on their idea rigorously. So next slide, please. We have few financial linkages also. Like for example, you have a very good idea. You want to take your idea to next level, but you are lacking behind because of fund or something. So you can pitch your idea. We can connect you to these people, and they can help you in terms of funding and etc. So this all is from my side. If you have any query, any doubt, you can reach out to us in Entrepreneurship Cell in your department. You can always connect Snehal Pathak ma'am. So thank you so much for your patience listening, and we hope that we together will bring change in AFMR, and in future we'll have many entrepreneurs and startups from Acropolis. Thank you so much. Now I would like to hand over this to Atul sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vandana ma'am, and thank you for brilliant presentation and making student aware about what Entrepreneurship Cell does in Acropolis. I would like to invite the most important vertical of placements. I will like to invite Mr. Rajesh Tyagi, Head Placements, to introduce and hand over it to Ankit Srivastava to pick up the presentation. So Rajesh, if you can introduce the entire placement team, please.
Thanks, sir. Thanks for giving the opportunity. I would like to introduce all the students and parents with my team. I'm heading the placement vertical of TDC. I'm Rajesh Tyagi, having 22 plus years of experience in the recruitment. Earlier to this, I was with a engineering college based at Bhopal, and since 2013, I am associated with Acropolis group of institutions. Now we have a vast placement team like my colleague Mr. Ankit Srivastava, Mr. Sarvesh Dubey, Mr. Hari Meena. So let me introduce Mr. Ankit Srivastava. Ankit, sir, can you please introduce yourself? Yeah.
Good afternoon, one and all. Myself, Ankit Srivastava, working with Acropolis since 2019. Before Acropolis, I was working with another institution based at Indore itself. I'm having experience more than a decade and 2 years of experience working with Acropolis and working for the placement department for the students placement, campus recruitment placements. That's all for me. Thank you so much. Over to you, Rajesh sir.
Thank you, Ankit sir. Let me introduce you one of the key member of placement, Mr. Sarvesh Dubey. Sarvesh sir, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, all of you, all students and parents. I'm Sarvesh Dubey, Assistant Manager, Career Development Cell. I'm working with Acropolis last 9 years, and I'm taking care of all the placements of MBA, UG, and BCom, BBA, all courses. Over to Rajesh, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Sarvesh. Thank you for the kind words. And let me speak. Let me take this opportunity to invite Ankit sir to give you a brief about the placement vertical of CDC. Mr. Ankit, can you please give us some snapshot of placement department? Mr. Ankit.
Sure, sir. Definitely.
Great.
Yeah. So as I introduced myself to all of you, myself Ankit Srivastav, and we are taking ahead with the placements presentations for from the CDC department. Okay. So for the agenda for the presentation is overview of the placement department, team placement introduction, placement statistics of the 2020 year, placement snapshot from the 2020 year, our regular recruiters, associations and the partners with Acropolis, activities during COVID-19, and notable accomplishments from Acropolis. Taking ahead with the overview, we have we works for the corporate interface, corporate relation, industry visits, summer and winter training, internships and OJTs, on-job trainings, training need analysis, company-specific training, institute branding. These are the basic overview of the placement departments which we works for the students, for the internships, winter internships, summer internships. Next is this is the team placement from the career development cell. Works under the Atul Bharat sir, having 26 years of experience. Then we have Rajesh Tyagi sir, who is the group head placements. Then you can see myself, my Ankit Srivastav. Then we have Sarvesh Dubey sir, assistant manager, career development cell. Then we have computer assistant, Mr. Hani Meena. Next we have, these are the snapshots for the placements of the 2020 year. You can see that we have total admitted students from the 2020 batch. We have 238 students placed, 238 students admitted for the MBA in the 2020 batch, out of which 126 students opted and eligible for placements. Those who are opted placements and those who are eligible through various criteria like their aptitude test and their verticals of aptitude test and their results on the basis of analysis of their test. Those who have opted placements. These are 126 students. Then out of this 126 students, 102 students got placed in different companies visited in the year 2020. Highest package offered from the year 2020 batch is 10 lakhs. And companies visited in the year 2020, these are 35 companies which have visited Acropolis for hiring of MBA students. You can see a gender ratio of the placed students. You can check the ratio of the gender. From the male students, we have 56%, female, we have 44%. This ratio depends on, based on the placed students. Total number of placed students out of 126 students, 102 students. Right. Then we have a placement snapshot. The companies which belongs from our different sectors, like you can see telecom, BFSI, consulting, edutech, engineering, FMCG, IT, pharma industry, real estates, and retail industry. These are the major sectors from which our recruiters lies to the Acropolis for the campus placements. Next, we have, these are the regular recruiters. Basically, this is the list of the 2020 batch, those who came for the hiring of the campus placements at Acropolis. You can check. Most of the recruiters are there: Adani Wilmar, HDFC Bank, Zycus, Collabra, Bajaj Finserv, Aditya Birla Pantaloons, ICICI Bank, Airtel, GSK, Byju's, Batchmasters, Man Aluminium, Excel Dynamics, Vivo Mobiles, Upgrade Education, S&P Global. These are the major recruiters from the 2020 batch. Next, I have these are the assessment partners which which works with Acropolis for the assessment of the students. Assessment partners, we have First Naukri, CoCubes, My Anatomy, Skill Assess, and Talent Bridge. We have associations with different organizations also for the development of the students and for the placements of the students with the NHRD network, Bajaj Finance, Bombay Stock Exchange, SKF, and Bajaj FinServ. We have partnerships with companies for the development and the internships process for the students. Indore Nagar Nigam, Reliance Jio, Smart City of Indore, Internshala, and Matrix Telecom Security. Next, we have done various activities during this pandemic, during the COVID-19. When the nation is into the lockdown, we are working towards and for the students, 20 plus online speaker sessions managed for the MBA students specifically. As I told you earlier, that CoCubes is the assessment partner for us for the assessment for the students. So we have conducted their assessment test for the final year students who are currently into the final year from the 2021 batch as well as from the 2020 batch. We have given around 21 plus selections into the various corporates during the lockdown. Online campus conducted into the lockdown period for the passed out batch for the 2020. These are the companies' name mentioned. These are some of the companies' names are mentioned, and many more companies are there like Byju's, Excel Dynamics, Bajaj Finance, and Upgrade. These companies hired students from the passed out batch 2020. We have started our placements for the 2021 batch, which is into the final year of their MBA. These are some names of the corporates, those who have started their hiring for the 2021 batch: Berger Paints, Bajaj FinServ, Zycus, Daffodil, and many more. These are the major recruiters who started for the hiring process of the 2021 batch. Next, we have some notable accomplishments for the placement department, like we have conducted open campus drive hosted across for Indore region, like companies hosted like Odessa, Flipkart, Zycus, Vivo. These are the companies which we have hosted open campus drive for across Indore colleges. John Maxwell team session conducted by Mr. Ray Popham. Music concert in Ardor by Amy Mishra, renowned composer and singer. Generated revenue of 75,000 as sponsorship for INX. The event which you have seen into the entrepreneurship cell presentation. US Consulate General Mr. Edgard Kagan visited Acropolis. These are some notable accomplishments for the placement departments. Notable accomplishment extended for our group director, Mr. Atul Bharat sir. As they are into the starting of the presentation, Madam has already introduced and given the brief snapshot of the notable accomplishment of the group director sir. Then I'll show you again. Nominated into Indo-African Higher Education Summit. Invited as a speaker for 3rd South Asian Roundtable Conference, Cambridge, London. Nominated as Alumni National Defense Academy, Washington. Nominated and received scholarship for State of the Map Asia at Dhaka, Bangladesh. Nominated delegate CII mission on innovation and entrepreneurship to Russia. Nominated and received scholarship by US government humanitarian director secondary cities for participating in 2C Asia technical exchange. Some notable accomplishments we have into our department as well. Mr. Janam Sagvi, who is the Wipro certified faculty across in the central region. Liugong headquarter management team visited Acropolis. Mr. Mahesh Babu, MD and CEO from Mahindra Electric Mobility Limited, visited Acropolis. Mr. Swiraj Nandlal, Councillor Investment and Trade, Head of Economic Development based Mauritius, visited Acropolis. Mr. Atul Parvatiyar, Director CRM Texas Tech University, Rawls College of Business, visited Acropolis. Missouri's College Cypress Management visited Acropolis for collaboration. These are the notable accomplishments from the career development cell. I'll I'll complete my presentation after this last slide I have from the extending notable accomplishments. Mahindra and Mahindra Plantation Drive we have conducted. Cummins Academic Scholarship we have conducted. Soft skills enhancement by Rubicon and Barclays training. 625 plus students participated from different courses. ADSF Surya Mitra Solar Training Center we have. Total revenue generated through this 6,12,000 rupees. Total revenue generated. US government, Colorado State University, American Association of Geographers, 2C Secondary City Project Indore. Grant received for 70 lakhs, around $100,000, into which students are also involved for 300 plus students for the paid internship for the 90 days, for the period of 90 days. I complete my presentation over here. Thank you very much for the giving the opportunity for introducing placement department. Over to Atul sir.
Thank you, Ankit, and thank you, Rajesh sir, for giving a brief snapshot of placement cell. Students, when we talk about entrepreneurship and placements, yes, we do have these three very strong verticals with it, but without training, we are halfway went. So until unless training is there, we won't be able to achieve success in life. And lot of skill development, lot of skill enhancement, and lot of grooming has to be done into your career path to achieve. We have a very dynamic training cell and a very having experience of more than 10 years of each. I will like to invite Amit Mishra sir. I will give you a brief about Amit Mishra sir. Amit Mishra sir is one of the best aptitude trainers in the entire state of Madhya Pradesh. Along with Sachin Halwasia sir, he's also one of the best trainers in the aptitude. These are the two trainers. These are the two trainers who handles the entire training vertical of Acropolis. So I would like to invite Amit Mishra sir to give a snapshot of training cell. Amit Mishra sir, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Atul sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Amit Mishra. I'm senior trainer aptitude. I'm having a rich experience of around 18 years training student for various competitive examinations like CAT, SAT, MAT, CMAT, and the government sector examinations like bank POs, SSCs, railways, etc. I'm also going to help you in cracking your campus recruitment test. Now, thank you, Atul sir, for giving opportunity to give us some information about the training vertical of career development cell. I'm here to give you information about training cell. Why training cell? What is the role of training cell in making your career? Then about training team and the training module. And let's start with the first presentation. Then sir, next slide, please. Why training cell? Training cell is basically here to bridge the skill gap to develop overall personality of the student and to make them corporate and industry ready. Now, whenever I'm talking about the skill gap, now what is skill gap? Skill gap is basically the gap between the skill set the job seekers like you people have and the demand of the industry. Normally, the companies are looking for some kind of skill sets. Now, understand the requirement of skill set is different as far as the different sectors. Like for engineering student, the company's demand is different, and for the MBA student, they can need some different kind of skill sets. So whenever I'm talking about skill sets, the normal skill set of companies are looking for is your aptitude skill. You can say basic numerical ability skill. You must be good at numbers. Then your logical skills. Then your communication skill, both verbal and written skills. Your managerial skill, and some more things like how you performing in a group discussion, how you can answer questions in a PI. So, but for this, we normally conduct a skill gap analysis to discover where and why the skill gap exists. For this, we have different process. I will explain you later on, and for this, for the brief discussion, we also give you some details about the classes. For this, we normally done career guidance and through counselings. What happened? The students are normally confused which kind of career option or which kind of career is better for them, whether they should go for a job or sir. Normally the question is कि sir मैं अपना business start कर लूँ या फिर मैं job में चलाऊँ. So normally sometimes the student confused or do not have any idea which kind of career option is suitable for them. So we normally sit one-on-one basis with each and every student to identify what kind of skill set they have, what kind of trainings they require, and what kind of career option is suitable for them. It is basically done through various process like self-introspection, identifying right career choice. Self-introspection is like knowing them, who you are exactly, what is your strength, what is your weaknesses, what is your short-term, long-term goal, looking yourself 5 year, 10 year down the line. So these are the some points on which we try to identify as a person who you are, how many skill set you have right now, and what are the skill set you are supposed to get proper cutting it, and definitely something about your professional and personal goal also. Training time is here to basically realigning your attitude, perception, and thought process. And for this, we have a complete team, a dedicated team of experts from industry and academia. They are having rich experience of more than a decade in transforming people's, guiding them, training them, developing their skills through counseling, classes, and and different process. Next slide, sir, please. Let me give you something about the training cell. That you can see basically there are two main drivers, or you can the two objectives of training cell. One is your personal development, and second is your professional development. Obviously, the main objective of training cell is to bridging the skill gap of the student. As I earlier told you, the company demand and the skills you have must be matched. Okay, it's all about matching with the requirement of the companies. So normally, in the personal development, we are working on your self-awareness and center and career directions orientations. This is basically identifying about you, as well as about you. Are you aware about yourself? You know what is your strength, what is your weaknesses, what kind of career is suitable for you, which segment you can opt for. This is basically about your self-awareness and giving you information how many career options are available for you and what kind of career option is better for you. It's through by multiple networking and specializations. And the second part is your professional development. Professional development is all about preparing you people for getting ready for the companies, like preparing for written examinations or written tests, about your group discussions, how to perform in a GD, how to enter into GD, what are do's and don'ts of a GD, basic questions about PIs, about your professional etiquettes and values. So basically, training cell is working on these two aspects. One is your personal grooming, and the second is your professional grooming. Next slide, sir, please. This is the basics, the snapshot of some basic skills required for the companies, and you people must have. The first of all, the most important is your aptitude skills. What whenever a company visited to a campus to provide you a job, they normally process in two parts. First of all, a written test followed by GD and PI. In the written test, they are going to ask questions on basic aptitude, that is quantitative aptitude. You can say 10th class level mathematics, in which you can expect basic questions like basic calculation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, addition, question based on averages, percentage, profit and loss, logical reasoning based questions, question based on direction sense, blood relations, then question based on data interpretation. Data interpretation is all about charts and graph. As in being an MBA student, you must have a good idea about the charts and bar graphs. Then data sufficiency, and the second part is your language skill, communication skill, both written and verbal. Then technical skills. Some of the companies are also looking for some kind of technical skills. Like if you have a good idea about C or C++, you can go for the companies like TCS. Then the fourth part is group discussions, GDs, how to perform in a GD, how many entries I'm supposed to take, when to speak, how to speak. Then something about personal interviews, some basic questions like tell me something about yourself, your strength, your weakness, maybe questions related to any particular situation of your life when you succeed or you fail, or your behavioral skill, cognitive skill, and soft skills. So these are the basic the skill sets required for you: aptitude, language, technical, group discussion, and personal interviews. Next slide, sir, please. Now, let me introduce our training team, which is headed by our group director, Mr. Atul Bharat, sir. I will invite each and every member one by one, and they'll introduce themselves. First of all, I would like to invite Dr. Dipti Verma ma'am. She's senior GD trainer. Dipti Verma ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Please.
Good morning, all dear students. My name is Dr. Deepthi Singh Verma. I am into teaching and training from last 2 decades and will be drilling you on life skills, group discussions, personal interview. Thank you for choosing Acropolis and welcome again. Thank you very much.
Now I would like to inform the thank you, Dipti ma'am. I would like to inform Charitan Verma sir. Charitan sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you. Hello, champions. I am Charitendra Verma. Amit sir was talking about a skill gap. Yes, as a management graduate, corporates have huge expectations from you, and my job is to bridge the gap between the desired and the delivered performance. My trainings would reflect in your behavior. My trainings would reflect in your personality, your performance. This is how we help to perform better in your professional life. So I'll see you in classes soon. Thank you so much. I wish you luck and I welcome you to college. Thank you, Amit sir.
Thank you, Charitan sir. Now Ritu Srivastava ma'am. Ritu madam, are you there?
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Amit
Yes,
sir. So good morning, folks. I hope all of you are doing well. I am Ritu and I'm working here in Acropolis College for more than a year. I am basically a senior communication skill trainer and I've been into this field for more than a decade. We'll be working on your verbal communication as well as written communication because we all know it very well that when it comes to any field, anywhere, communication skills should be very excellent. Okay, so we'll be working on that. See you soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ritu ma'am. Shweta ma'am. Shweta question ma'am. Shweta ma'am, you are not audible.
Good morning, students. First of all, welcome to Acropolis family. My name is Shweta, and I am in this college for more than a year now. And I am your English language and communication skills trainer, senior English language trainer. So I'll be there to assist you with your communication skills, your English, and one major pattern that I saw that companies were looking for in the students recently for placements was communication skills. Okay, so it's really, really pivotal and vital for all of you. So I'll be there to assist you with that. Best of luck.
Thank you, Shweta ma'am. Sonakshi ma'am. Sonakshi Tongi. Sonakshi ma'am, you are not audible.
Yes, am I audible now?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so hello, future managers. I am Sonakshi Tongia. I have over 8 years of experience now in HR and training. I have trained more than 2,000 students of different age groups from corporate to colleges. I've also conducted many workshops on self-development as well as professional development. So my major job would be here to prepare you all for that successful career. So yeah, hoping to see you soon in our classes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sonakshi ma'am. Shruti Agrawal ma'am.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. You are audible.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, it's very heartening to see that we all are moving forward, given that the pandemic has brought our lives to a screeching halt. So I think we all should pat ourselves on the back for exhibiting grit and pluck during these times. I'm Shruti Agrawal. About classes, I think we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I won't talk about classes much. Of course, communication is important, but it's like an onion. You have to peel, and then you'll realize that okay, it's not just communication. There are other factors too that are monumental. I will speak about litmus since I'm the faculty leader. So what are we going to do in litmus? Of course, there's music and there's literature. Music is not exactly my bailiwick, so I won't talk about that, but I do have students who know their Rihanna from their Dua Lipa, who know their Beyonce from their Hannah Montana. So I think you'll enjoy the music section also. And in literature, we'll talk about plays, we'll talk about life, we'll talk about philosophy a little, say existentialism, and we do talk about movies also. So yeah, I hope to see you in my classes and in my sessions, and we'll have a whale of a time. So that's it.
Thank you, ma'am. Sachin Alwase, sir.
So am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sachin. I am working aptitude trainer with Acropolis Institute from last 7 years. Right, I can help you in developing your aptitude skills for various government sector exams. Right, we will be going through the aptitude for from your first year. I will be taking your classes with Amit Mishra sir in the first year. Second year we'll meet. It will have the various sessions on aptitude that can help you in your campus recruitment test. Right. So we'll meet soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Sachin sir. I would like to invite Janam sir. He is one of the best technical trainers we have, and he's the only Wipro certified faculty in MP. Janam sir.
Yeah, thank you, Amit sir. So good afternoon, one and all. Myself, Janam Sangvi. I have an experience of last 10 years in this technical field, and I am associated with Acropolis from last 6 years. And basically, I will take the sessions on the technical part related to the campus recruitment in the programming part, and basically for the MBA students related to the Excel and all that part and all that stuff and all the online assessments. So I will be in touch with you and related to the technical issues and maybe related to the assessments and what will be the impact of that assessment. So I will guide you in that way. So thank you.
Thank you, Janam sir. Thank you. So next slide, please. So now let me explain you the skill development process. These are the 5 basic points which we are going to help you, starting with orientation, pre-mapping, pre-assessment, training. So let me give you a small idea about each and every stages. This process started from your second semester to your final semester. The first thing is orientation. The orientation is basically giving an idea about the company visiting to the campus. What is their process? What kind of personality they are looking for? What kind of skill set they are looking for? How to prepare for written examinations? What kind of questions they are going to ask in written exams? What kind of basic questions in PIS, GD? Everything in the basic orientation part. So first of all, we are normally giving information about each and everything. Then we move to the pre-mapping and pre-assessment part. Now, whenever I'm talking about pre-mapping, initially the student either confused or even they don't know what kind of career options is available for them or which kind of career option is better for them. So we normally discuss with them, just give me idea what you are looking for, what is your idea about your career, what kind of career options you are looking for. And then we normally conduct a written test to identify as far the written, that is aptitude and logical part where they are standing. And after that, we start the overall training part. So initially, we give them introduction about the trainings and training verticals. And then we normally assess them as they are completely raw at that time. And then we start the training to identify what kind of training and what level of training these people are basically want to have from us. So in these training classes, the third point, the training, we are giving to each and every skill set, starting from written to verbal, in the form of regular classroom sessions or with the help of some special CDC sessions, or maybe some other kind of communications like hosting some webinars or inviting some guests. And after that, once your training part is over, we normally again going to assess you. That is known as post mapping and post assessment. After training, we normally assume that now you have a complete idea what kind of career option is going to be good for you. Now you must have a good idea about your personality, what kind of people you are, what kind of personality you are, and then about the written test. So we then conduct a pre-mapping and post-assessment part, and that will give us idea with the help of the training. Now you people are ready for the industry, or still you need some kind of training or more support from us. And then the final part is our evaluation and feedback. So this is the 5 process. First of all, we're going to tell you what is the career options available, what kind of skill sets are there. Second, as the pre-mapping, you are now as a person who you are, and then training, and then after training what you are, and then finally the evaluation and feedback. Next slide, sir, please. Let me give the training overview. As for the different skill sets are concerned, like communication, life skill, aptitude, group discussion, and personal view, we are normally conducting some sessions which are normally clubbed with your regular classes. Just like for communication skill, in your first and second semester, you will get 15 training sessions per semester. That means in first semester you will going to get 15 sessions. In second semester you're also going to get 15 sessions on communication skill. And then as for the life skill, in first semester you will going to have 15 sessions. For aptitude skill, in your first, second and third semester you are going to have 15 sessions per semester. And for GD, in your second, third and final semester you are going to have 15 sessions per semester. And personal interview, third and fourth semester, overall 15 sessions per semester. So that means there are 28 hours of module each for communication, aptitude skill, technical skill, GD, language proficiency, and PI. So overall 20 years of module each for cognitive skills and life skills. So this is overall a minimum of 200 hours of training for each and every, a total of every skill sets. And this is the minimum number of commitment from our side. Do not worry, if you require more support from us, we are ready to give you. But this is the minimum commitment from the training cell. Next slide, sir, please. These are our corporate skill development partners like Rubicon, Bajaj Finserv, BAC, Tata Consulting, and our online training assessment, online assessment partners. Like in this pandemic situation, now you can understand that most of the companies are now conducting their selection process through online mode. It's gonna be a written test or group discussion or PI. So we have our partners for this online skill assessment like First Naukri, CoCube, Skill Assess, My Anatomy, Talent Bridge, where you can actually get some mock tests, the regular PI classes, regular GD classes, and actual complete tests on these platforms. Next slide, sir, please. Now the need and importance of this training. See, when we talk about trainings, the training is basically of two parts. One is for your written communication, one is for your written skill, the written test. And the second part is your soft skill part, that is for GD and PI. And whenever you are preparing for this kind of skill like aptitude skill, logical skill, preparing yourself for a group discussion or understanding the requirement of a PI, you are parallelly preparing yourself for some other different examinations. So whatever the syllabus you are going to have for cracking your campus or having your dream job, it will also going to help you in cracking some other test, either in a private sector or in public sector. Like if I'm talking about SSC or banking sector examination or railways or UPSC or MPPSC or SSC or maybe some other private companies examinations, it's gonna be an entrance test or maybe a recruitment test. Each and everywhere the 95% syllabus is common. Aptitude skill, basic aptitude up to 10th class level mathematics, where you are supposed to answer questions like you must have a speed of answering one question per minute. That it's all about intelligence per minute. You must have a clear idea how to crack a written test. That means we'll give you the complete information about this. Which question is to be solved, which question is to be rejected. It's all about hitting the right question at the right time. That means test taking techniques. So whatever the things or whatever the course structures and whatever being the skill set we are going to offer you in this training program will going to help you in cracking some other tests also. Next slide, sir, please. Now let me talk about the types of trainings. What kind of trainings are available? The first is regular CDC classes, which normally clubbed with your regular academic classes, normally 3 classes per week. And then company specific CDC classes. The company specific CDC classes are basically whenever a company is visited to your campus, we normally conduct company specific sessions in which we normally guide you to what kind of question you can expect as far as this company is concerned, what kind of PI question or what kind of topics or understanding as far the GD pass is concerned for this company. In these classes we normally solve previous papers related to that company only, and understanding the topics and questions which normally this company asks in their recruitment test. So these are the classes basically dedicated to that company only. and then specific training session while at the end of your semester and between the starting of your new semester. We normally have special training sessions. These training sessions are somewhere around 15 to 20 days of durations, in which we normally have 3 to 4 hours sessions per day for enhancing and polishing all your skills related to your dream career. Is gonna be your written skills, that are aptitude skill, logical skills, or it's gonna be your communications part, maybe your introduction about PI or DD, and everything you will going to get in this special training session classes. And then industry need based workshops, skill enhancement workshop webinars, in which you normally invite speakers from the corporates and the industries who which can share their ideas and give you information what the company, what kind of skill sets companies are looking into, what the working culture of the companies, team working, what kind of qualities they are looking into it. So in these sessions you will get idea about the corporates. Next slide, sir, please. This is the training analysis for FMR. In this slide, you can see there are aptitude skill, communication, technical skill, and different skill sets classes. Number of hours you will get, and just like for aptitude skill, in your first semester you are going to have a training session of around 20 to 25 hours. In your second semester, you are going to get a training session of 30 hours. In third semester, you are having a training of 55 to 60 hours, and your fourth, that is final semester, you are having somewhere around more than 70 plus hours of training. And these are the chart for different skills: technical, group discussion, personal interview, and everything. Jensen, next slide, please. This is all from my side. Thank you everyone for listening patiently. If you have any queries, do not worry, we'll take it later on at the time of open house. Now over to you, Atul sir. Thank you very much everyone.
Thank you, Amit sir, for giving a very good presentation and brief snapshot on training cell, and giving an insight on how training helps to develop your career. So student, this is all about career development cell of Acropolis, and where we groom you and we nurture skills to you and make you talent ready, industry ready as per the corporate desire. So over to Prachi ma'am. Thank you very much for giving us an opportunity to detail ourselves on career development cell, where we have given a brief snapshot of our company vertical. Welcome on board all the students to Acropolis, and let's rock and let's prepare for the better career ahead. And I wish that all of you become the dynamic managers of the business world, and we all should proud of you, include your parents, to feel proud on you once you get placed from this college, or you start your own business and become $1 million company. Welcome on board to Acropolis. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you.
I would like to thank you, sir, and CDC team also for the wonderful presentation and helping students to understand about CDC of our institute. I hope all the questions of students are answered here today. So students, now we will meet tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. So bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.